Hey everyone, it's Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a DIY on a keychain holder. So I'm going to be making this out of items that I picked from the Dollar Tree, and there's just a couple of things here that I did get from Walmart. So the first thing that you're going to need is one of these signs from the Dollar Tree, and they have them in different sayings and things like that on them, but I'm not going to be using this part of it. So, and if you look on the back, it has little tabs where you can remove the sign. So you're going to need one of these. You're also going to need some sort of paint, unless you want to leave it the color that it is, but I'm going to be painting mine in this black color from Rust-Oleum, and I did get this from Walmart, and it's in the flat finish and in the color black. So I'll be painting the frame of this black. You're also going to need some of these cup hooks. This is the 7/8 inch cup hooks, and I did get these from Walmart. I think they were like $1. I don't know, they were like $1.50 or $1.48, something like that. They were under $2. So, and you do get 8 in here, but I'll probably only be using 4 of them. I'm not sure yet. I may use more. But, so you're going to need some of those. And then I'm also going to use some of this chalkboard crop it stickers. You get 2 in here, and this is from the Dollar Tree. These are the 5.1 inch by the 12.4 inch, so they're kind of long. So I will be using 1 sheet of that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to turn this over, and then I'm going to pry up these little tabs here. And that way I can just pop this sign out. So I am just going to be removing the words on here because I'm not going to need those, but I am going to keep this back part. So anyway, taking that out and just setting that aside. Then the next thing I'm going to do is take my little hooks, and I am just going to find a place on my little frame here where I want the hooks to go, and I'm just going to start screwing them in along the bottom of this frame here. So depending on how many I used is dependent upon how far I space them out. So I think I'm probably just going to use 4 of them for right now. We're going to see 3, 4. Okay. So all you're going to do is screw these. These come where they can screw into the board pretty easily. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. So I'm just going to kind of lay them out first to decide where I want them to go, how far I want them spaced apart. And let's see here. That's probably going to work just like that, I'd say. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is just start screwing these in where I want them. And right there is probably good. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of pushing as I'm turning to get it started. And if I have to, I will go get a drill and drill this down in there. Okay, so I wanted to go in and show you guys what I'm doing before I decide to paint this. And I did have to go and drill some holes just to get these hooks started, because it was a little difficult for me just to screw in by hand. So I did want to come in and show you guys what I did, that I did go ahead and drill some holes here. And then I have screwed 2 of the hooks on, And so I've got 2 more to screw in, and then I'm going to go out and paint this. Now another thing is too is that this frame here is kind of slick, so I will be scuffing it up a little bit with some sandpaper just so that I can be sure that the paint will stick to it. So anyway, just thought I'd come in and show you guys that before I went ahead and moved on to painting it. Now, while the frame is drying, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the photo or the little board that I'm going to put on the inside. So I'm not going to be using this, so I am just going to go ahead and just start taking this off of here. And it doesn't matter if I peel up this paper that's underneath it, because I'm not going to be using that either. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this wording off. Okay, so I went ahead and tried to peel off that paper the best that I could, but I'm seeing where it does have a like this isn't completely smooth, and we are putting this chalkboard sticker on there, and I know that it's going to, if I leave this paper on here, it's going to show through the sticker. So instead of trying to get this off and you know, wasting time to do that, I'm just going to flip this over and apply the sticker to this side instead. That way it's already, you know, smooth, and I don't have to worry about having to peel off that paper, which can be really annoying. So I am just going to go ahead and use some of this chalkboard Crop It stickers, Crafter Square from the Dollar Tree, and pull one of these out of here. And all I'm going to do is turn this over to where the chalkboard side is facing down. And then I am just going to trace around my board. I'm going to trace around the board, and then I'm going to cut out where I traced it around. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut around where I traced that out at. So now that I have that sticker cut out to where it's going to fit on my board, it does have a sticky back. So I'm just going to peel the sticky back off. And I'm probably only going to do this a little bit at a time, just because I don't want to put too many bubbles in it. Because once this is stuck down, it's hard to get it back up without, you know, ripping the paper, because this board has sort of like a paper covering on it. So I'm just going to do this a little bit at a time, just so that I can try to avoid the bubbles as best as possible. So and I'm just going to kind of slide it down with my finger to kind of work the bubbles out of it as I go. And then I'll pull the paper backing off as I go. I just want to try to keep as much of the, as much bubbles out of it as possible. I'm just going to kind of work it down with my finger here. I'd say if you had one of those like squeegee things for a Cricut, you could use that also. That would work. I don't have a Cricut or anything like that, so I'm just going to use my finger. Or you could probably use like an old credit card or an old store card or something like that, if you wanted to. I'm trying to keep this straight on there as best as I can. Okie doke. There we go, guys. That is done. So there it is. Now I may have a little bit of overhang right here, which is perfectly fine. I'm just going to go ahead and fold that on over and push it down on over there, because once we get it in the frame, you're not going to see that anyway. So I'm just going to try and just roll that on over there. So anyway, there is that part. So since this is a chalkboard right here, you can use chalk to write on here if you want. You can put whatever you want on it. I am just going to write keys, the word keys, and just leave it at that. And, you know, Dollar Tree does have chalkboard writers or chalk writers in several different colors. I think I grabbed pretty much one of every color that they have. So, yeah, so I have, you know, pretty much any color. You can do any color you want. I don't know. Draw little pictures on here if you wanted to go with the season. If you wanted to draw like for Christmas, you can draw candy canes on there. Or, you know, for spring and summer, you can draw flowers. Or just whatever you wanted to do. You could use your imagination. But anyway, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing, is just writing keys on here using these chalk writers. So next I am going to come back and I will show you how I'm going to be putting this all together. And I will also be showing the finished product. Okay guys, so now I've got the word keys written on there, and here is the frame after it's all done. And it's not perfect. It's got little, you know, imperfections and things like that in it, but I'm perfectly okay with that. So I am just going to turn this over, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the sign back in. I'll just kind of plop that down in there. Maybe if I can get the little tabs to be out of my way. I keep hitting the camera. Okay. Just fold the tabs back down. Now, as you can see, I did not paint the back because no one's going to see that anyway. So, but there we go. There is what my little key holder looks like. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I wish that you would. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day. I wanted to thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!